here's some food for thought, everybody. I was thinking, why are these cops so angry? Like, when you look at these videos that are like coming through like every second on social media, when you really look at what they're doing, at the heart of the matter is anger, a deep-seated, deep-rooted anger. Yes or no? Because they're angry. I watch these militiamen, these state troopers, Trump's, you know, cops, right? Look how they have viciously beat the protesters. I mean, just take a look at the level of anger and just brutality. And y'all think that's okay? It ain't okay. Whether they be racist or have anger management or other things going on, all of the above, I don't know. But it would be very interesting to hear, obviously anonymously, because they're not going to tell the world what their real problems are. But when they go home to their wives, their girlfriends, their families, they're the ones who hear what these cops really have on their minds and what they really believe. It would be very interesting to hear from their mouths why they're so angry. Why are you racist cops so angry at black folks? Like, I would really love to hear why you guys are really angry. Besides the whole thing of us being niggers or blacks, you don't like blacks, and throwing watermelons at us and all sorts of stuff. Like, honestly, when you peel that layer off, right? What's the problem? What is it about our shade? What is it about black people that pisses you off so much? And for the cops who are, the other cops, the ones who are non-white, what's your problem? What is it about the people that you arrest, the people that you brutalize? What is it that pisses you off so much? Seriously, because I haven't heard anybody ask for those cops' perspective. Everybody's pissed off. We just want to have them arrested and go to jail, what have you. But I would really like to know what goes on in their minds. What is driving them? What is the problem, right? What is the problem? Obviously, psychologically, you know those cops got something going on besides anger management. Probably what they can't do to their wives, their kids, or what have you. Maybe they do it. Who knows, right? They unleash it on others. This is a good way for them to just kind of like get their anger out, get their frustrations out. But it's just, as much as there are great cops, good cops, law-abiding cops, cops who give a crap, you've got a large and a significant portion of the police force worldwide, guys. It's not just in the United States, worldwide. They really have some serious issues with force and brutality. Unfortunately, they've gotten away with it for so long. But I'll tell you what, the young people today, shout out to you millennials out there and those who give a crap of all ages, all colors, all ethnicities, all religions. Thank you so much for standing up with us, because, I mean, things have got to change worldwide. Worldwide. I gotta tell you something. Yesterday or the day before, I gave a lecture to I think I was speaking to some fourth graders and my sixth and seventh graders and eighth graders, I forgot. And we were talking about police brutality in the United States and I actually said it. I'm like, you know what? I don't even need any evidence, but I really don't believe that the cops here in Sweden have that problem. And you know what I said? I said, because these people, Swedes, I don't feel like they would do things like that, because for me, I just feel like they have a little bit more common sense when it comes to abiding by the law and what have you. They really tout themselves on like being law-abiding citizens and whatnot. And then, and I said it, I said, I don't even need evidence of that because it just seems to me like what happened or what happens in the United States won't happen here. I spoke too soon. There was a protest yesterday at Sergil's Torg and at the subway station. On camera, these cops baton these young kids. They were 10 to 15-year-old, I think. They baton them down, beat them up. And actually, one cop picked up, I think this girl was like 13 years old, picked her up and flung her to the other side of the corner. Had I not seen this on camera for myself, I would have been like, nah, no way. I don't believe it. Believe it. It's true. So this ish is going on worldwide. Forget about France because it happens all the time over there from what I have seen myself when I live there and what you see on the news. You know, for all my white friends who are like, oh, well, Black lives matter, all lives matter, Jewish lives matter, what about this person? What about that? What about that? Guys, it's not about that. And to all my Jewish friends out there, I'm part of your community. You're part of my heart. You know what I'm talking about, right? But when was the last time you had a black cop, right, pinning down a Jewish man, pinning him down with his knee on the ground and suffocated the life out of him? Show me the evidence and then we can talk, all right? Because we don't do that. We just don't do that. And you guys know deep in your heart, right? What you see is what you see. You know what you see is wrong, right? And what I just hate is when we start talking about Black Lives Matter, you guys automatically believe that we are saying, oh, well, how come you're not saying all lives matter, right? No, the point of the matter is your lives, the non-Black lives, your lives have always mattered. You know this, right? And I'm so tired of people trying to negate slavery because what you see today, it all started way back over 400 years ago. You can't erase that history. You can't erase the trauma. It's part of the Black experience, part of the Black DNA. We feel it every single day. It gets passed down from generation to generation. And you know what? Things have not changed. And so this is why you see what you see right now. Police brutality, all of this racism. And it's so funny how we have Trump at the helm of it all. But a lot of you will say, oh, how is it Trump's fault? It's because you're pro-Trump. That's all. And if that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be. That's your right. And there's another thing I want to say too, and I know people are going to go off on me about this, but I need to say it. Just like I have the right to speak up about what's going on and how I feel, and what, I'm anti-racist, I'm against the racist people, I'm against people who do wrong, I'm against people who are just not law-abiding, blah, 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 right? And hear me when I say this, just like I have the right to feel this way, to be against Trump, to be against all that is Trump, all the people who are for Trump, I am absolutely against it. I will always be. Okay? Those people who are for Trump, whether you're white, Black, Hispanic, yeah, a lot of Blacks are for Trump, right? Yeah, Hispanics or what have you, they also have a right to speak their minds and to choose what they choose and to feel what they feel and to express it. Okay? I don't think that their voices should be suppressed. Yes, it is horrible and vile what comes out of their mouths and what they do and what they say. But at the end of the day, they have a right to speak. They have a right to not like us. They have a right to not like law and order. They have a right to do what they want to do. Now, what they do within the confines of their homes and with each other is fine. But once they start inflicting pain on others, once they start imposing and hurting others, well, that's where you draw the line. So yeah, so equal rights for all. And you know what? I hope that one day, and it ain't going to come anytime soon, because you see what's happening here, the pushback against what is right is real, okay? I mean, and that's the reason why those of us who are in the struggle for equality and for justice and for what's right, we have got to keep our foot on the accelerator. Do not think just because those 4 officers were arrested and charged and lost their lives, that's the end of it. No, we have to have systemic change worldwide. And that is going to take a long time. So you guys, you got to keep your foot on that accelerator. Keep protesting. Keep fighting for what is right. Stand up for what is right. Make your voices heard. That's how it is. Like I told you, there are some friends of mine who are just like, oh, you're too political. I'm not political. I have always been this way since I was wee high, all right? I speak for what is right. I'm not infringing upon anybody's liberties or anybody's rights. I'm within my own confines and I'm speaking my piece. Sometimes you have to make a stand. I am not wishy-washy. I'm not in between. Because I believe in this day and age, if you don't take a stand, if you don't raise your voice, then where are you? Your silence is complicity. Silence is not making a change. If you're silent, then you're definitely for the other side. I mean, it is, right? So to all you young people out there of all ages, all colors, all ethnicities, shout out to you. Because you are the future, all right? I really believe that you all have the power to deconstruct what's happening right now and to make a better world and a better environment for your generation and the generations to come. Because our generation right now, forget about it. So deconstruct as you must to make way for better. Because if we all do better, we will do better, okay? We will do better, but we have to fight. And that's how it is, right? Black Lives Matter.